June is Men's Health Month, and creating P Fitness, I feel like it's imperative to talk about all forms of health, all forms of being fit. With that being said, I feel like working out is important, but being spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, all of those things is important too. When I look at what's happening within the culture of hip hop, I feel like a lot of guys don't really have people to talk to. And some people may be like, yo, P-Films be asking like crazy questions or this and that. But it's like, a lot of these guys get off camera and be like, this is the first time I was able to express myself and not be interrupted, not be judged, not feel like someone's just hearing me to respond. They actually listening to understand. You know what I'm saying? I've heard this many times. Like, they're constantly on lean or constantly drinking, smoking, whatever. They under the influence of some sort. I'm not saying you wrong to do drugs. I mean, hey, if you could deal with what it does to your body, that's on you. I'm not putting that in my body. But I ask myself, are these people growing through it, or are they just going through it? Are you off of these things that your body's dependent on? Could you operate and function in life without it? And I'm not knocking you, you know what I'm saying? But I do ask myself that question, because if you can't function, then that's a problem. I see a lot of these guys dealing with, they're on the drugs, and when they're not, they depressed. They don't know how to operate or whatever the case may be. So I feel like if you have male friends or anybody, but this is for men, so I'm gonna talk for that. If you have male friends, constantly ask your friends certain questions like, yo, you good, bro? Yo, is there anything that you want to talk about that you feel like you can't speak to anybody about? Call your mans from time to time. You never know what they're going through. Sometimes just, let's say if your man, like this might sound crazy, but if your man like a chopped cheese, surprise him with a chopped cheese. That might be the best thing. That might be the best thing somebody did for him for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? And not want anything in return for it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of us, we have to do a better job at like calling one another, checking up on one another. And it's deeper than just like, yo, you good, you straight. Nah, ask those real questions. Yo, bro, is there anything you dealing with? Is there anything you insecure about? Is there any way that I could help you? And I don't want nothing in return for it. Is there anything you genuinely need support in? You know what I'm saying? If you gotta go to therapy, go to therapy. If you gotta go to church, go to church. I'll tell y'all what helped me: reading my Bible, praying. And I'm not gonna lie, stay away from, I love my ladies, but you might not be ready for a woman right now, bro. And when I say that, it's like, if you depressed, stop being dependent on her to make you happy. It's like, you just gonna ruin your life and her life. You might wanna focus on you, be a better you. And also think about the good things in your life, right? You might not have a lady, but you got a mom, you got sisters who hold you down all the time. You might not be on a team or in a gang or feel wanted, but you might have a brother. He might not be into what you into, but he might show you genuine love all the time. Spend more time with him. Spend more time with your kids. Spend more time with people who just like you, who love you. Spend more time with them. Eat healthy. You feel me? Eat healthier. I'm older, so I might hear this a little bit more, but there's dudes who are becoming depressed because they can't satisfy their lady. They dealing with ED, erectile dysfunction. Now, for the young guys, they probably not going through that, but then I don't know, because y'all be needing certain things from the gas station and y'all 19. That's crazy to me. Like, you don't need those stuff. Watermelon helps you. Testosterone, y'all. What else? Conch. Spinach. All those things help you to be better in bed, to have more blood flowing through your body. The more blood flows through your body, the more blood flows through your, you know what I mean? So you could go crazy. But nah, all jokes aside, eat healthy. I feel so much better when I'm eating healthy. And I'm not sitting here trying to sell nobody on eating healthy and working out. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. There's times I might be going through it with my family, my friends, or I don't want to do this anymore. What I love, I go work out. I have a nice week where I'm working out, and yo, man, it's like I'm not crying physically, but I'm pouring it all out at the gym. I'm letting it all out. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and I be feeling better. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, like I said, praying and reading my Bible. Find people who's into that with you. Find your people. You know what I'm saying? And by that is like, if you know your man's is not into anime, but you're into it, and you know somebody who's into it, yo, go connect with that person. Your mans don't gotta be into everything you doing. You might know, sis, you might know your homegirl doesn't really like to run or whatever, but there's stuff like Peak and Pace, there's places that you could go where there's people who's looking for other people to do things. Google it. Yo, I wanna find a group who likes to run. I wanna find a group who likes to draw. I wanna find a group who likes anime, whatever the case may be. Find your people. You're not in this world alone. Never think that you alone. You know what I'm saying? I know this is about guys, but I just had to show love to the ladies too. Keep working out for sure. Like, I was 232 pounds and I didn't like the way I looked. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I didn't like the way I looked, and I fixed that. And I feel way more confident coming outside. Just fixing your body you will feel so much better about yourself. You might sit here and be like, yo, man, I'm depressed. All you needed to do was lose 20 pounds. Now look at you. You feeling good. You speaking more confidently. The way you walk into the room, when you walk into the room, people look at you different. You walk in there with confidence. I met a dude who told me he would never do business with somebody who is not fit. Because how could you commit to anything if you can't commit to your health? And I want to apply that to every area of my life, whether it be spiritual health, mental health, physical health, emotional health. Yeah, express yourself. I'm not saying that just because you feel something emotionally, it's right. But it's okay to express yourself, feel what you feel, but then learn through it. Also, get checked out, man. You wouldn't believe how many guys I know don't go to the doctor, don't get checked, you feel me, until it's too late. We getting older. Well, I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be in them doctors about twice a year, you know what I mean? At the minimum, but you gotta get checked for everything. Don't wait till last minute and then it's like, yo, you waited too long, you know what I'm saying? Or there's some people, they might be going through something. This is me. I might see something in my body or I start moving different. I start getting paranoid. Oh my God, I think it's something bigger than it is. And I go get checked out and they're like, nah, bro, this is normal. You're good. So just go get checked out, man, in every aspect of life. You feel me? Another thing I want to say is like to the guys out there, don't feel like you have to follow this, what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? One thing my son taught me, I remember one day I was playing around with him. I was trying to get him to rap. And he was like, Dad, not everybody gonna do that. You feel me? He said, I'm not into that. So I say that to say this, man. It's Men's Health Month. Focus on you a little bit in every aspect. Focus on you. P Fitness is about being fit. So be fit in all areas of your life. Listen, if you ain't tapping in, you tapping out, yo.